It's in the city when we in around town. Next door neighbors telling us that it's too loud. Now neighbor, can you please just turn that mess down? This is the sound of throwing pennies on the ground. Turn it up, I don't think they hear it enough. Back when then that gold chain was living it up. Up top I had a high top fade with the high
An under-acknowledged star in the NBA.
As skilled a 7-footer as you'll find in the NBA, Paul Gasol is in the building and getting set.
He does everything you want to see a 7-footer do. He blocks shots, he can rebound, he's an effective passer out of the low post, and he competes hard all the time.
This is Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. Cheryl Miller is our sideline report. Now, as we get set, T-Mobile presents the starting 5 lineups. And without further ado, it looks like they're setting up for the tip-off. The Celtics take the tip-off and will set up the offense. Passes it to the low block to Rondo. Perkins dishes it to Pierce. Rondo hands it off to Garnett, takes it up, scores the opening field goal.
Garnett came through with an amazing shot right there. He didn't have a good look at the rim, but he still found a way to get it down.
Passes it to Bynum. Releases. Perkins snatches it inside. And now our sideline reporter, Cheryl Miller, has some information for us. Let's check in with the Gatorade Around the Cooler update.
Well, I had a moment to speak with Doc Rivers, coach of the Celtics. Coach told me his main concern was making sure his guys gave up no easy looks inside. He said, we're going to have to clog up the lane and make sure nobody gets open looks in the paint.
All right, Cheryl. Bynum inbounds the ball. The dish to Radmanovic. Pulls up. High post. Garnett inhales it. About 3.5 minutes left in the first.
Radmanovic has been so reliable from mid-range, you almost assume he's knocking it down every time. But not this time.
Odom is in at small forward. Substitution. Passes to the elbow. Gasol. It counts.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Here's Rondo. Perkins goes up. Got a hand on it.
Exceptional timing. Gets a hand up to block that shot.
Knocked loose.
My goodness, you can't be happy about that play. That was ugly.
Gasol inbounds the ball. Odom. Off the mark with the 3 ball.
If he dared him to put it up and he couldn't make him pay.
To Garnett. Goes up. Pops it in on the layup. Coach Jackson signals for a timeout. Is in it powerful. substitution by the coach. Bynum inbounds the ball. Here's Fisher. Garnett corrals the miss.
Fisher, I think this is the halftime show, Kevin. There's $1 million prize out there. What was that?
Rondo, great finish in traffic.
They've been dominant at both ends of the floor, so the early lead is no surprise.
The Celtics have to put it together with this run, and the points are flowing. What's your view here, Clark?
My view is, wow, this is pretty impressive. They're really flowing. Everybody's moving the ball, moving themselves. Their offense is in a nice rhythm. Now, whether they can keep it up or not remains to be seen. Kevin, this can't be how they were hoping to start the game. We've only just begun, and they're already playing catch-up.
Hits, and he'll go to the line for a couple. Clark, the Boston Celtics had a magical season last year, welcoming Garnett and Allen and adding them to Paul Pierce. Best regular season record, and then a world championship. A magical season.
It truly was. To see those guys come together as they did, focus on one goal, and get that goal accomplished. One of the great stories in sports.
The Lakers are going to make some substitutions. He misses them both. Oda takes it up. Count it, and the foul.
What a shot. Took the hit and was still able to maintain control to get it down.
Clark, the other thing I like about the Los Angeles Lakers, they've developed a bench, and they've got a true rotation. I mean, there's not a player on that roster who doesn't have a feel for where he belongs, what he needs to present, how he needs to play, and where he fits in. I mean, they made, in one season's time last year, from beginning to end, about as big a transformation as any team in the league.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. And I think that's a credit to the coaching staff, Phil Jackson and his staff, as well as to the players. They focused on what they needed to do to be the best they could be in a short time. And it was all about team. It was all about playing your particular role within the team. And they did a magnificent job of it. They really did, considering the changes that were made in February. And the fact that they lost Andrew Bynum to injury. He wasn't thinking at all on that pass. That's what you call bad decision-making.
Kobe. Rondo corrals the miss off the defensive glass.
Right. Tried to squeeze that one in, but the presence of the defense bothered him just enough.
Here's Rondo. Garnett reels it in.
Snares the offensive rebound and sends it home.
Coach Jackson needs to make some adjustments here, and he calls time.
loud now, neighbor. Can you please just turn that mess down? This is the sound of throwing.
A future superstar in the making with phenomenal athleticism, Rudy Gay and the Memphis Grizzlies will try to steal one on the road in this exhibition matchup against the defending NBA champion Boston Celtics and their 8-time All-Star Ray Allen.
One of the best pure shooters in the NBA, Ray Allen is warmed up and looks ready to get going. And now, as we're about set, and without further ado, it looks like they're setting up for the tip-off. The Grizzlies control the tip-off and will get this one started. Dishes to the paint. Here's Gasol. Air ball straight out of bounds by Gasol. Took too long inbounding the ball. That's a 5-second violation.
Pierce needs to keep that 5 count in his head when he's trying to inbound. If you can't get it in by 4, you got to call a timeout.
Arthur inbounds the ball to Gasol. Sails in. Scores the opening field goal.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
That'll be a 5-second call. Deflects the pass, but it's snag by Neal. Arthur takes it up. Knows the lane. Arthur gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul.
The refs are not going to let you just mug the ball handler like that. That's an easy call for the official.
And a turnover. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Arthur inbounds the ball. Gay. Perkins on the rebound. And they took too long getting it past half court. They'll turn it over.
Perkins just spaced out there. Why he was hanging around in the backcourt is anybody's guess.
Here's Gasol. Garnett ties it in off the glass.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
Gasol is...
Kids in the city when we in around town. Next door neighbors telling us that it's too loud now. Neighbor, can you please just turn that mess down? This is the sound of throwing pennies.
place on the map where Isaiah beat Magic. Throwing elbows, had them Rick Mahorn habits with the 8-9 bad boy hammer on my cap. And you know Chuck did it, now the girls get with it. Tell them kiss it off the glass or pass or kick it. Calling shots from the bench and finger pointing picks. I'm Coach Chuck, aka Daddy Rich. I meant Chuck English, the flicker of the flicks. All net finger roll, Allen Houston off the pick. Yeah, the pick of the litter with the kicks. Kids knew we kick too. Who do the cool kids?
Crickets in the city when we in around town. Next door neighbors telling us that it's too loud now. Neighbor, can you please just turn that mess down? This is the sound of throwing pennies on the ground. Twisting off the faucet, washing, spitting while I'm walking. Then I start thinking I should hit the sink and get some flossing. Awesome. And then I hit the Mrs. Barkin. Now my Mrs. Wilson from the yard across us. And while I'm flossing my teeth, I see her walking across that street. Then I wave like, what's up, Mrs. W? Sorry about the trouble we've been causing. The came over, but it wasn't true. They said the music was just way too noisy. She said, I know how you boys be, but if you not busy, come over for some lemonade later. I'm a minute maid man, made minutes in the paper, the vapors. Now cue the scene, who that you would see sitting down with some twins now, wishing it was two of me. Whenever my soul's hit the pavement, I'm supposed to arrange an arrangement of pain. Kids in the city when we in around town. Next door neighbors telling us that it's too loud now. Neighbor, can you please just turn that mess down? This is the sound of throwing pennies on the ground.
Under-acknowledged stock.
For the best one, and now, as we're about set, and without further ado, it looks like they're setting up for the tip-off. The Celtics take the tip-off and will set up the offense. Passes it to the top of the key. Takes it up. The rebound by Garnett.
That's great hustle there, Kevin. Persistence pays.
To Bynum, deflects the pass.
My goodness, you can't be happy about that play. That was a careless mistake right there, Kevin. Not a smart pass at all.
The Lakers will hold on to it.
My goodness, you can't be happy about that play. That was a...
They've got numbers.
That's a bad play there, Kev. I bet he wishes he could take that one back.
Fisher, the finisher. Garnett on the rebound.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
Not loose. But it's recovered by Rondo.
That's a bad play there, Kev. I bet he wishes he could take that one back.
Offline. Time for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Cheryl Miller. Cheryl?
Well, guys, earlier I spoke with Doc Rivers, coach of the Celtics. He told me that he really wants his team to crank it up defensively. He feels that if they can get in their opponent's face on every possession, they'll be able to force a lot of turnovers and get some easy baskets.
Points off turnovers are about as easy as they come.
It should be exciting to watch. Thank you, Cheryl. Radmanovich dishes to Gasol. 6 seconds to shoot. Offline.
You can't D up a layup any better than that. Nice work.
Here's Pierce. Hooked away.
My goodness, you can't be happy about that play. That was ugly.
Radmanovich wasn't careful with his position and gets nailed with the backcourt violation. And both teams will make some substitutions. Poe inbounds the ball. Pierce hands it off. Passes it to Allen. The pass to Rondo. The dump off to Pierce. The handoff to Allen. To Poe. Goes up. Lays it right in.
Allen did a great job with that pinpoint bounce back. You love to play with guys who set you up like that.
Gasol hands it off. Backs him down. Bynum tipped.
Way to stand tall on that one. If you want to play tough D, you never got down.
5, and he was real close to getting the three-point opportunity. We'll go to the line for 2. Mark, the Boston Celtics had a magical season last year, welcoming Garnett, Allen, and adding them to Paul Pierce. Best regular season record, and then a world championship. A magical season.
It truly was. To see those guys come together as they did, focus on one goal, and get that goal accomplished. One of the great stories in sports. You don't expect anything less when he's at the line. He's just a terrific free throw shooter.
Lobs it to Gasol. To end the drought. It counts.
You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
2:12 left in the first quarter. Gets it down low.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
The Celtics have to put it together with this run, and the points are flowing. What's your view here, Clark?
My view is, wow, this is pretty impressive. They're really flowing. Everybody's moving the ball, moving themselves. Their offense is in nice rhythm. Now, whether they can keep it up or not remains to be seen. Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Rondo dumps it to Allen.
My goodness, you can't be happy about that play. That was ugly.
Farmar releases.
Well, it's simply tough to get over the top when you're giving up that much height.
Here's Pierce. Connects. 2 assists by the third-year man out of Kentucky. Coach Jackson wants a timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Ariza inbounds the ball.
Pure man-to-man on D.
Hands it off to Radmanovic. Tosses it up. Bullseye!
That's a little bit of the European style of play there. When your bigs can hit the mid-range jumper, it can really open things up for everybody else.
House. Oda gets the board inside.
Looked like he had the angle. That's a bad miss that close to the goal.
Ariza feeds it to the corner. Bryant shoots it up, gets the bucket, and the foul.
What a shot. Took the hit and was still able to maintain control to get it down.
Well, Clark, it was about time, that Kobe Bryant finally captured his first MVP. And to think about how his season began last year and where it ended, what a great story.
One of the best in the league. And I couldn't be happier for Kobe. I don't know him personally, but to see him play at the level he did, to see that team rally around him and him become a leader for a young, up-and-coming Lakers team, a terrific story this season in the NBA.
Here's Pierce. Money!
It's so good, he makes that play look routine.
4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To Odom, takes it up, gently drops it in.
Ooh, that's a good look. Very nice look.
Allen dumps it off. Pierce. Ariza hauls it in.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
No good. We've reached the end of the first, and it's a barn burner. Still close there. 15-13. The Celtics with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, what can you say? They played terrific offensively. However, they've got to cut down on the turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. You don't take care of the ball.
All right, the second quarter should begin momentarily. Radmanovic inbounds it to start the second quarter. Fisher shoots it, can't tie up the score. Rondo tosses it up court. Allen puts it in for two.
Smooth finger roll off a strong move inside. That's just money.
Here's Odom. It's blocked.
He's like a human eraser out there, wiping out shots left and right.
Ariza. Odom rips it down inside. Cans the second chance bucket.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
Rondo goes up. Lays it in with the finger roll.
Rondo drives so hard to the hoop. Unstoppable if you don't get a body in front of him.
Gasol backs down. Takes it up. Pops it in on the layup. Nice bucket by the 8-year veteran out of Spain. Rondo, down it goes. Nice finger roll. Gasol inbounds the ball. Radmanovic throws it up. Hits the jumper.
You saw the defense wasn't set and caught him off guard with the quick launch.
About 3.5 minutes left in the second. Here's Allen. Gently drops it in.
They run very few plays for him on offense, but he got it done right there.
The Lakers with the last touch and now turn it over.
Rondo is really doing a great job of finding the open man, and he has his team working in harmony because of it. It's like he has a second set of eyes.
He is doing such a great job of distributing, Clark. How do you counteract that?
Los Angeles needs to put more pressure on the ball and to try to force him to give it up before he gets comfortable.
Both teams will make substitutions. Count the layup by Garnett.
Got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Dishes it to Vujicic. Leads him with the pass. Radmanovic can't connect from 13 feet out.
Excellent work on the last. There's a lot of banging down there, and he fought through all of it.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Radmanovic raises up, hits the quick shot.
Radmanovic can really light you up with that mid-range jump. The D has to play him tighter than that.
Here's Allen.
That's a smart play to take it right at him aggressively and pick up the blocking play.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. Vujicic inbounds the ball. Fisher. Yes, from downtown.
Fisher was lucky to make that one. I know they can get better looks than that.
2:15 left in the half. Dishes to Garnett. Backs in. Goes up. Lays it. Right in. The Celtics just owning the inside right now, Clark. Can they be stopped?
It doesn't look like it. They just keep pounding it inside and getting points in every possession. If they keep doing what they're doing, they'll be fine.
The soft finger roll by Pierce. Releases. Picks it off right iron. No good. The Celtics, with the bucket here, can make it a double-digit game.
Finally, tried to get off the quick J before the defense could recover, but couldn't find him off.
The layup was tossed in by Garnett. The Lakers call time.